Archer's fluid environment makes it easy to configure and implement changes in your Archer system, sometimes too easy, which makes monitoring, managing, and auditing these changes both challenging and time-consuming. Until now, there's been no convenient way to track configuration status and activity, especially in complex implementations involving large support teams. That's why CastleHill Software created MetaDetective, to give you the knowledge you need to perform this oversight and so much more. What is MetaDetective? MetaDetective, quite simply, brings all of your Archer metadata to the surface in a way that's easy to query and analyze, with specific emphasis on configuration changes and history. Using standard SQL tools, you'll know at a glance what configuration is in your Archer system, what changes have been made across time and across environments, as well as who made those changes and when. Have you ever experienced a package deployment that didn't go exactly as expected, but only discovered this after your application started behaving differently in production versus development? MetaDetective will zero in on these environmental differences to show you exactly what went wrong. Have you ever been reluctant to modify a field or application or values list because you don't know what calculations or reports or events might be broken as a result? MetaDetective untangles that web of dependencies, so you'll know immediately where all those hidden connections lie and even who introduced them, so you can consult with the right people to understand and mitigate these risks. Have you ever needed to roll back a configuration change days or weeks or months after it happened with no documentation of the previous state of that item? MetaDetective captures history for each element that it tracks, allowing you to dial in on a specific date to know exactly how the configuration appeared at any point in the past. Based on CastleHill Software's Astrelica Core Archer integration library, MetaDetective leverages Archer's APIs and our own custom extended APIs to periodically examine virtually every aspect of your Archer configuration, from solutions to layouts to data feeds to reports and much more. Its delta comparison logic identifies any changes to those elements, then captures them in a standard Microsoft SQL database loaded with functions to help you understand exactly what configuration you have and how you got there. Find out when and how an application was last modified, list all the calculations for a specific solution, identify all field dependencies in the system, or even compare configured elements between different environments, all with easy-to-understand SQL queries and the reporting tools of your choice. No Archer implementation is too big or too small to take advantage of the power and flexibility of MetaDetective. Contact us today at CastleHillSoftware.com and start your journey to a stronger platform monitoring process than you can imagine.